What's going on, y'all? This be your boy, Scotty by Nature TV, and we're here for a brand new episode of Yes for the Mess, where we talk about celebrity gossip, hot topics, and all things reality TV based. I hope you guys are having a wonderful, wonderful Thursday, and I intend on doing the exact same. Now, before we get into today's mess, let's talk about what we got on the horizon. Now, tomorrow is the third episode of One on One. And it features Calvin Michaels, of course, and we'll be talking about the past, the present, and the future, and all things that we relate to on tomorrow's episode of 101. So make sure you guys tune into that. Then on Saturday, make sure you guys tune in to the live review of Love and Marriage Huntsville. And then we'll be over on giving you the Real Tees platform for the Basketball Wives panel. So make sure you guys tune in to that. All right. So with that being said, you guys, that's pretty much all we got for the church announcements. So let's go ahead and get into the mess. Now, I've been talking quite a bit about Funky Dineva for the last few days, but a lot of the things that he's been talking about has been going viral and everybody else has been discussing it. So why not? So on this episode of TGIF, it was brought up about Benzino feeling uncomfortable around transgenders. But then Funky Dineva decided that he was going to take this opportunity to go in on Benzino, and he exposed Benzino's habits. So right now we're going to go ahead and get into what was said, and then we're going to come back with my opinion on the matter. Let's get into what Funky said.
All right, y'all. In a recent interview, Benzino shared that although he has nothing against the LGBTQ plus community, he cannot sit across from a transgender person and feel comfortable. Oh my God, really? Do you think Benzino needs to mind his business? And why do we need to know this? Why do we need to know this? Okay, that's your business. What if people said, I don't want to sit across from someone with no neck? I mean, who cares? Why are you saying this? Q, what do you think about this? Oh, you're on mute. You're on mute.
Yes, Benzino need to mind his business. And you know what else he need to stop doing? Or what he shouldn't have did? He shouldn't have told man. I'm finna fix his ass. Because I don't know if y'all remember that episode of the Love and Hip Hop live thing where me and Jocelyn so-called got into it. She was like, boy, I know what you do on Peachtree, and I know what you do in the bathroom with Benzino. I know what you do in the bathroom. Everybody was like, fuck it, what was you doing in the bathroom with Benzino? Cocaine. And I'm going to tell you what the problem is, too, and the issue that I had. The cocaine was Benzino's, okay? I've been mad about this SHIT for years, all right? We was down to the Blue Flame in Atlanta. We was down to the Blue Flame, and I forgot how it came up. But somehow or another, it came up, and Benzino said he was going to call his guy to get it. And we was drinking and carrying on. So I was like, Benzino, where's your guy at? Where is your guy at? Where is your guy at? Asking him out night. Finally, his guy came and brought it, and we both was in the bathroom now this back in there, don't judge me from my past, because I don't stay there no more. But we both was down there in that naked bar snorting that cocaine. It wasn't even all that damn good either. Okay. And this the part that pissed me off. Me and you did something together at Friday. Me and you. How it make it on the Love and Hip Hop screen? Now, how you gonna go over there and tell Jocelyn and Mimi and all them what I was doing, and we was in there doing it together? It was your person. Now, see, this I could have spared you, Benzino. I could have spared you, but I've been mad with you ever since you damn did that, because I couldn't understand how something you initiated, you gonna go spray and make me look like I was the only one in there snorting it. Now, as far as that's concerned, if you that damn shady, then that stuff, them tweets between you and Shauna Brooks, I don't know. I laid out that story to lay out Benzino's character. And now you saying you don't want to sit across from the trans because of the experience that you had with Shauna Brooks, and saying that it's automatically assumable that if a straight man is with a transgender, and there people are going to assume they had sex. Baby, we saw them text messages between you and Shauna Brooks. We saw them, and we heard some of that conversation, and we heard some of that rebuttal. And I don't know, Benzino, it's giving shady business practices the same way it was when me and you was in that bathroom at the Blue Flame in Atlanta doing that cocaine.
Do we need to say allegedly here?
No, that's my story. We did it together.
So we have a witness.
We got a participant.
Al? Al?
Okay.
Come on, brand stretch.
I'm trying my best. I'm trying my best. Okay, I'm going to pivot. Let me share a personal story. So when I read the story,
I don't really care about nothing else. If we're gonna be real about it, I don't really care about nothing else. All I care is about Funky Dineva putting Benzino on blast. That's all I really care about. Now, here's the thing about that. Now, this is nothing new. Okay. For those of you who may be watching me for the first time, this ain't really nothing new. I remember the day that came out. It was on, they used to have a Love and Hip Hop after show pretty much. It used to be a Love and Hip Hop after show. And Jocelyn was the guest of that show. And I remember Funky Dineva was the one that they had on the screen, was calling in, giving his opinion and stuff like that. And Jocelyn was not here for Funky Dineva. She literally like laid his ass the out. And I knew that he was pissed off about that because I would have been mad too. Like, it's like, bitch, you gonna put my business out? You gonna spray me with my own motherfucking business? You know what I'm saying? So I understood why he was pissed off about it. But I wasn't but the thing about it is Funky I even said, oh, but Benzino, he said on a current video, I mean, not a current, but a previous video, he was talking about how cool Benzino really is, and he's not really a bad person. Him and nor his Nick, well, you know, less of a Nick, are not bad people. You feel what I'm saying? So it's like, but you just got through laying him out, though. You just laid him out for the people to really consume this shit, and now you saying he not a bad person, but like I said, I didn't agree with Funky Dineva yesterday when I did my video. But like I told y'all before, I like Funky Dineva. And there are times where I disagree, and there are times where I agree like hell. And I do believe that I understand where he was coming from. Because how you gonna spray me when you was doing the same motherfucking thing? Are you gonna spray me for doing something with you that you initiated? That if it wasn't for you, we wouldn't even be doing it, and Jocelyn know my mother business, but you ain't telling nobody what you did. You feel what I'm saying? I understand where he coming from with that. I do understand where he coming from. It's really crazy. Like, I ain't even gonna sit up here and lie to you. I am tickled, honey. I am tickled. I was tickled at him. No matter how we disagree with Funky Dineva, sometimes the shit is fucking hilarious. Okay. Now, I don't know. Let's get into well, I think that's about it. That's all we need to know. But that shit was funny. Like, but I knew that he was mad though, because I probably would have been mad too. Like, how the fuck you gonna put me on blast like that and then not tell nobody that you was a part of and that you are the reason why we did that? You feel what I'm saying? Like, you did it. Your people brought it to me, and now you want to sit up here and try to put me on blast for doing the same thing you did. No, bro. It don't work like that. It doesn't go that way. We're not gonna play these games, and we're not gonna do that. Like, you're not gonna sit up here and make me look like a damn drug addict fool, and then you up here doing the same thing. Then you turn around and say that you don't feel comfortable being around trans women. Here's my thing, and let me just say this because I was accused yesterday of being transphobic by a person that don't even know me, and a person who really didn't want to hear what I had to say. Let me just start off by saying there's not a transphobic bone in my body. I have my opinions. It's if you watch my commentary as this person claimed that they did, they would know that I always speak up for the trans community as well as the LGBT community, but I will always call each community out on their hypocrisy and when I think that some shit ain't even that serious. I would definitely say that. And if you don't like it and if that makes me be phobic of something, then that's absolutely okay. I don't give a fuck about what you think of me. But I'm gonna say this. I don't know a lot of trans people, right? I'm from an area where things are behind. I may have before I started coming to Atlanta, I may have only met maybe one or two trans women out of my whole life. But even then, that was because I was at a club. I never had them in my face like that up until my cousin transitioned. And I was very much so supportive of her transition. I was the one who said, if that's what you want to do, I support you. And I did. Um I don't see why anybody feels uncomfortable around transgender. They most of the time, transgender women are just pretty much minding their business, honestly. Like, why be uncomfortable? Like, what are they doing to make you uncomfortable? Are they eyeballing you? Are they? Do they think you fine? Well, what is it? Why do you feel uncomfortable with that? Like, I can't judge nobody for feeling uncomfortable, but the question is, why do you feel uncomfortable around transgendered women? Because I don't feel uncomfortable around them. They're actually some of the funniest people you ever want to meet, to be honest. But I don't see why you would be uncomfortable around them. Like, what is? And then I think what he said was it was because of the experience with the Shauna Brooks thing, and that's why he's uncomfortable. But those messages between you and Shauna Brooks made it look like it was more to that than you just being cool with Shauna Brooks. It was way more to the story, but that's another story. But I just want to know what y'all think about Funky Dineva putting this nigga on blast, because that's exactly what the fuck he did. He put this man on blast in front of the people, honey, and I want to know if Benzino go respond. He probably not, because he know that the shit true. So that's probably why he not gonna respond to it at all. But y'all, that's pretty much all that I got with that. I'm Scotty by Nature TV. Be sure to like, rate, comment, subscribe, share this video, and also click on the notification bell so you can be notified whenever a video drops. And if you want to follow me on any form of social media, my Twitter, my Instagram, and my TikTok will be down below. I love you, Scotty Gang. Shout out to the new subscribers that are probably new to the platform, and shout out to the hate watchers that I know been watching the whole time. I'll talk to you guys a little bit later. Bye, y'all.